Houston basketball. Here's Daishawn Nix, a little side pick and roll, the lob up top, a nice play call, and a bucket for the Houston Rockets. They couldn't get the finish to go. Eason couldn't just finish it off. Inside, whistle, foul, and one.
That's a tremendous pass there from Wesley.
Erstwhile of the Sacramento Kings, former draft pick, and he turns it over. Josh Christopher with some room service at the other end. In the 2 games so far, Christopher averaging 20.5 points per. Wesley got downhill with a great burst of speed and showed the ability to finish right there. Blake Wesley out of Notre Dame.
In that interview before the game with Cassidy, he talked about his defense, his desire to win. Those are the intangible things that you look for. And Houston's moving the ball really well right now. Mark, none of these guys are finished products right now. We're witnessing them early in their careers trying to figure out the professional game.
And lost control of the basketball. But yeah, you pointed out his defensive ability showing on that switch. Spurs with the putback and bucket. San Antonio, number 38, Darius Days out of LSU. Went undrafted this past draft. Here he is at the other end. Bucket. Check that. That's Malachi Branham. Love to hear young guys that engaged, JJ. Huh? Bucket and a foul.
It's a good habit to build.
So nice move by Nix. Everything but the bucket off the screen. Eason off the steal, got it back for the layup. Good basketball by the Houston Rockets.
Tough kid, can really shoot the ball, competes at a high level.
Yeah, the Rockets are all here. Tari Eason with a nice handle up top. Practicing every day while out here in Vegas. That jumper a little bit short. Rebounded and one. Wow. What a follow. He might be a Ferrari with 9 points on 4 of 6 in that first quarter. Tip up and in by the Spurs. I think it was big number
for the open 3.
Hudgens has it picked off. Great anticipation by Wesley and a little showtime at the other end. The Spurs up by 5 and rather inordinate wingspan, which surely helps. Days with a turnaround, got it. Boy, Days feeling confident at the offensive end of the floor for the Spurs.
And they need that efficiency from him that he's had because there are other guys. I'll tell you, Eason right now is balling.
He's cooking.
He is balling.
And the punch. Nice spin move and bucket at the other end by Dominic Barlow.
Go to college for a year. You know, guys, when I played, they played overseas. Brandon Jennings did that.
Boy, Days
reading the defense, seeing the second help defender come over, and there slides his feet. You know, staying in front of the ball there, using that agility and quickness on the other end. Had 2 really nice dunks during that interview.
That 3 a little bit strong. And the putback is good, though, by Malachi Branham.
Using his speed, quickness to get right to the cup.
Loose ball goes right to Days, and that feathery touch is good.
I mean, they got a 2023 first-round pick, a 25 first-round pick, a 26 pick swap, a 27 first-round pick. That's a great haul, an NBA championship without a top 5 player. And historically speaking, the answer to that is no. And historically speaking, the best way to do that is through the draft.
Nix off that stagger. Perfect pick and pop for Smith. That's pretty good execution.
That is great execution.
Third quarter, Nix had a pretty good first half. Rejects the screen, got to the baseline and won. Nice shot, Nix. Big guy put it on the deck pretty impressively there. Couldn't finish. And back comes Ty Washington. Float game is pure. Ty. Before he became a coach in the league, Steven Silas says, hey, Mark, I went to LSU and scouted Jabari Smith Sr. as a player. And there's a player for the Spurs right now, Barlow.
Anticipating that spin move and causing the travel.
Here's that same set the Rockets ran last time. This time, Nix kept it himself. ESPN2 broadcast at halftime to speak about the entire experience. JJ, I'm going to stick around tonight for that Knicks-Blazers game. Brian Wright joining us at the table. Coleman with the slam, and Eric Holman, by the way, happy birthday.
I'm just trying to win here,
Okay.
you know? I don't have any other agenda.
I know.
Side eyes.
You're not that guy. You were never that guy. Nix is that guy with the three. Missed the putback. Holman lost the handle. Loose ball. Comes right to Mitchell. Another one. Oh, punch it. And one. Oh, he put the Spurs in the weight room. Blake Wesley, they set up a little horn set. Give it to Branham. Mid-range jumper is pure. Steve, of course, is full-time the man statistician for us at ESPN and also with the Miami Heat.
Thanks for showing me that. Make me feel bad. Exhausted by the end of it. I could barely move. Wouldn't have cared about a ring. Park. Just an ice bath.
You probably, I'm guessing you were one of the top scorers at Summer League that year.
I think I just got a bunch of yells from Stan at some point later that fall.
That's how Stan says I love you. That's Stan's love language. You know that. Big man from Austria that you were alluding to during the break a moment ago, still on the roster. Christopher got his own shot, Black. Here's the three. And it's good. So finicky. Christopher off the steal. Little float game. Got it. Boy, the Houston Rockets with a nice little run to lead by 6. Side here watching. Loving and doting father. Yeah, July is big basketball time. Big time basketball move by Josh Christopher and one. Another miss at the rim. Loose ball. Knicks up to Christopher, picking cherries. And that chin up. Yeah, it was a little leak out. Ty Washington with a miss. Whistle and one. Jabari Smith. Supersize that thing. She got big size game. I know that.
Yes, she does.
Out of the University of Washington. Ty Washington tipped it up and in, boy. And the tough shooting night continues for the first round pick Wesley. Showtime here in Las Vegas for Josh Christopher. He's got 18, a lot of them coming in this final 10 minutes, and that should just about do it. The Houston Rockets will win it. 97-80.